Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe with.
What's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, what do they want to say to you? So it's kind of like what's on their mind, like what do they want to say? So I don't know, maybe it's next interaction, maybe it's words that were left unsaid. I don't know. We'll just see how it plays. That was just what I thought about, and I was like, let's just go with it. Ideas, let's just shoot them, see what happens. I'm sure I've done something similar to this, so this isn't like new, but I'm just going with the flow. So we're going to see what messages come out with the flow. All right, as always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to those people who be trusting me along this journey. Thanks to those people who be booking those personal readings. Appreciate y'all, value y'all very much. 4 piles here, take a look. There's gonna be a close-up in the description box, so you don't really have to like look at these. You can just look at the picture of the stones, not the piles, just the stones. I just took a picture of the stones, all right? This will be pile 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, description box, that'll be a timestamp. You just scroll up a little bit and it'll be up in that thing, you hear me? All right, so I ain't gonna do too much talking. I wanna get in here and see what happens. Let's just see what can happen, all right? So I'll be back. I'm about to show you the pile selection, and I'll be back with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1, what do they want to say to you? Oh. Oh. Okay, so I was about to say lack of evidence, so I don't know what that means. All right, there's a judgment here that's going on, so they want to say something about your judgment or about a judgment. All right, there could be like a reconsideration or a pause, like they maybe need to take some time out to reflect on mistakes that have been made or something like that. Normally I start here, but I felt like I needed to start here. So they could have been like maybe leaving it all in the past, or they could like want to sabotage it all, like just burn it all, like just forget it all. But I feel like they got good news for you, for real, because the Page of Wands is here. They got good news. They've overcome something. They're moving forward into a more peaceful time or a more pleasant area. Maybe they're moving. Maybe they've got a new location they're going to. Like life is starting to get better for them. So maybe they want to tell you that life is starting to get better for them. For others, they could be wanting to tell you that they're pregnant, or that they want to like nurture a connection with you. They want to be a lot more generous. They want to show you off. You know, they want to be maybe a little bit more magnetic, or they see you as magnetic. They want a union or a partnership with you. So maybe they want to tell you that. Like they feel like they didn't have enough time with you, or like they want to spend more time with you, but they haven't had the ability to do so. For others, they could want to tell you that they're being disloyal, or that there was a disloyalty that was happening in your partnership or in your union that was stopping them from strengthening it. So it could be like somebody who's in between, stopping you guys from strengthening the connection. All right, it's somebody who wants to seek your approval. So maybe they want to tell you that they seek your approval, that you're very loving, or that they want to be very loving. They want to reconsider something though, that I do know. Or that there was a reconsideration of something. So they want to tell you something like that. Like the energy is up. All right, like they're going to be a lot more proud and a lot more headstrong and a lot more courageous. And, you know, maybe they won't trust as many people, or they won't trust anyone, or something like that. They feel like they're special, or you're special. They want to say something about being special, like tapped in. They might want to tell you that you're tapped in, or like that they realize that they're tapped in, or that they've gotten some type of like information or some type of download that came to them and provided them with like clarity or these outlandish ideas, and they want to come and give it to you. They want to come and deliver them to you. Did I give you the signs? Could be a Leo, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. All right, that's the signs I got. They could be wanting to tell you to express yourself more. They want to empower you. So they want to tell you that they want to empower you in some way. They want to join forces. Let's come together. Let's merge. Like it's been a time of like maybe it's like I don't know, maybe whatever's in the past, maybe they want to leave something in the past, whatever's happened in the past, they want to leave that in the past. But it's almost like a restart if it's just somebody that you're dealing with romantically, because they feel like after the blocks that you guys have had, that it's time to move forward, or after the blocks that they've had, it's time for them to move forward. Like there's some type of like ending or some type of like break or something that paused or something that ended that maybe could have led to like a dispute or a contest, an argument, a fight, a disagreement. Could have led to like anything. Could have led to like a letdown, and maybe they avoided that. Maybe they're going to tell you that. For others, they could be wanting to tell you that they healed. For some, this could be like surgery, or they could have like healed from something. Like they're getting over it, cold, sickness, flu, getting over anything. Like they're getting out of it. Like they're starting to feel better. So that could be what they want to tell you. Like they're starting to feel better. Things are starting to look up now. They could feel like you're protecting them, or like they want to protect you. They're really proud of you though. That's what they really want to tell you, that they're proud of you. And they want to nurture this connection. They could see longevity with you in some way, or they could see, I don't know, maybe a baby. I kind of feel like they want to, maybe as a baby, they want to birth something for sure. They want to nurture something, take care of something. So it could be the connection. It could be anything at this point. I don't know. But they feel like you have bands coming. So maybe that's probably why they want to seek your approval. Or they maybe want to tell you that they better have bands in their account. And that might be why they're trying to seek your approval. Like they want to show off. So if it's not them wanting to show you off, then they want to show off. So they maybe are going to be trying to tell you that they go, yo, I got money, I got this, I've acquired something of value, or you know what I mean? Or they feel like you have money and that you're very lucky. They could be wanting to tell you that they have luck, that they feel like they're very lucky, they're special, like they're one of a kind, or that you're special, you're one of a kind. It's something along the lines of this. But this person could be, for some, they could be like just breaking up in a relationship, or they could be being disloyal to somebody. So like they could already maybe be in a connection. And maybe they want to tell you that, like maybe I'm already in a connection, but I'm being disloyal and I'm not really telling you what's going on, but I want to join forces with you. I want to strengthen the bond between me and you. You know what I mean? You're very magnetic, very headstrong, and very like extroverted. You get a lot of attention. So I want to I may be in a relationship, but I really want to move on you. So maybe they want to tell you that. They may even want to get pregnant or get you pregnant, or or this person is already like loyal to you in some way, but maybe in the past they were saying that they were not. So it could be something like that. Maybe they could be getting over that, because the Four of Swords is a reconsideration. With the Six of Swords, there's some type of could have been like a negotiation, could have been like a disagreement that you guys had in the past, and then you guys kind of moved on from it, but this person maybe brings it up. So maybe they want to tell you, like maybe they're aware that they bring up stuff from the past. You know what I mean? Because it's like they want to let it all go, like just let it all burn. Or they're going to come in and tell you how they feel like they sabotaged a connection, either yours or someone else's. Maybe they want to break you up from somebody that you're dealing with, because like this person feels like they had purpose in your life, or like you had purpose in their life. So like they want to tell you that, and they want to enhance the connection. Like that's the big thing here. They want to fight over, if you have competition or if there's like other suitors around, they want to beat them. They feel like they're more exciting, or they're more enthusiastic about you, like they're more passionate about you. All right, they could be even a little bit jealous of you, or maybe jealous about you. But I think it's like jealous about you, not jealous of, maybe jealous of you, but I was thinking jealous about you. For some, they could be feeling like you're beating them, like you're besting them. You know what I mean? Like you're winning whatever battle you guys are having, or like you're the one that's actually standing on the moral compass, like you're actually right. You're the one that was right in this whole situation. So they may want to come back and tell you that they're the one that was right, or that you were the one that was right. You know what I mean? Something along the lines of that. Like they feel like they succeeded in some way, like beating out something that was difficult. Now maybe it's like you have other suitors. Maybe it was like other, like life was fighting, life was coming against them and they beat it out. So maybe they want to come and tell you like, hey, I was going through a hard time. You know what I mean? I handled it though. So now things are looking a lot more smoother, and I want your forgiveness. I would like to resurrect this situation between us. I feel like you have a purpose in my life. At first I couldn't figure out what the whole point of this all was, but I realized that you are special. This is somebody who's going to be like very like charming, All right, like they couldn't really figure out what it was all about, but maybe they figured something out. Something became clear and illuminated to them. They could be saved. You know what I mean? Like they could be protected. So they could be feeling that, or they could be feeling like you're saved and you're protected. Like you have a higher wisdom or higher knowledge than other people, or like you knew something that other people don't know. So they could be telling you that, or it's the vice versa, where they knew something that other people didn't know. So they kind of want to come in and protect you and tell you. So it was something like that. Like this is what they would want to tell you. That you have a unique person, like you're unique. You have a unique place in this world, and you have gifts to share. So like they would want that. They would want you to keep fighting. So they would tell you to keep fighting, keep pushing on, keep persevering. You know what I mean? Keep getting over like difficulties and stressful situations. Keep moving. You know what I mean? Lick your wounds. That's what they would want to tell you. Lick your wounds. Now for others, they could want to tell you that you lack individuality, like you're like everyone else. You're not really different from anybody else. Like, what's your purpose for being here? Like, why are you doing this? For some, you know what I mean? They could feel like you're not loyal to the cause. You don't invest your time or your energy. You know what I mean? You're not as I was gonna say consistent. You know, you're more theatrical. You're more expressive and like passionate, but not like grounded in reality. So maybe they'd want to tell you that, like, hey, you know, like maybe your passion is like not really grounded in reality, but I don't. That's like partial, because it's not like all the way. Because like with the sacral chakra, I mean with the third eye chakra, no, that's just the crown chakra. So with the crown chakra here, this is like wisdom from spirit. So they would want to say that. So they're gonna want to deliver you good news. So I don't see where that would have went wrong like that, but maybe it's not wrong. Maybe at that moment it's just how it plays. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the Page of Wands is somebody who's clever. So maybe that was like a clever move in some way. I don't know. This person sees stability with you, a longevity, something long term that can stand the test of time. So like maybe they want to, you know, be loyal to you, and maybe in the past they weren't. Or maybe they're like, you know, breaking the loyalty or trust from somebody else. Or this is somebody who fears letting people get closer to them. So they may want to tell you that, like, I fear getting close to people. They may be like, I don't know, it's like they're afraid of that. They still kind of like relive past disappointments or betrayals, like past like sadness that they hold on, like as grief, and like maybe even a resentment that they maybe still hold on to, like they replay. So maybe they want to tell you that, but I think they want to forgive that or want to be forgiven for that. So that's probably what they want to tell you. Yeah, that's really it. Like they really want to tell you that. Like let's so for some they want bygones to be bygones. You know what I mean? And they may be about to get some money. You know what I'm saying? So they want to combine energy and forces together and like let's get it. So yeah. They feel like you're on the path to blessings. So that's probably why they want to work teamwork or shit like that. Like that's probably why they want to come together and nurture something, you know, and create a bond or whatever. Like really connect with you. Like this person wants to really connect with you. It's not just like I don't know, in some way, even if they're in a relationship, they still want to connect to you. And it could be because of money, but I think it's like overall who you are. Like this person wants to impress you. Like that's the big thing. Like they want to impress you, and they want to be very generous and very giving and like make you feel like the one in some sense. Even if it's like a friend, they want you to feel like the one, like the person that they ride or die for. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have all the experiences, or you have like higher wisdom or knowledge, or they have like higher wisdom and knowledge, and they want to be able to bestow it upon you and keep you safe, and you know what I mean, help you see further into like your life, or see the bigger picture, a bigger, grander picture of what's going on around you. So, or what's going on within them, in their life, or in your life. It could be any of that. It's something along the lines of that. Like that's what they would want to tell you. All right, but here's the advice. Relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. So let me give you the signs again. We have Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right, so pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Nudie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. pile 2. So, pile 2. What do they want to tell you? Or what do they want to say to you? So, you could be dealing with the Cancer. Could be... Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for some, this person could be releasing the loyalty from somebody. It could be breaking up. There could be like a breakup. They could be feeling like you don't see their value, or for others, they could be feeling like somebody else doesn't see their value. They could be wanting to come to your house or bring you something. Like they want to unplug from a situation, or release themselves from some type of loyalty. Because there's a breakup here. And a 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and a 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and a shadow side. So this person wants to tell you something. Oh, here we go. It's Capricorn here too. So we got Capricorn again. So we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, and we got Cancer. So this could be them, could be you, could be whatever. All right. Now they could be wanting to tell you that they free themselves, or that they feel attached to you, like bound to you. They need stability, or they want a union. They want to find harmony with you. They could feel like you're not compromising in some way, or that you're not flexible, that you're unyielding. So they could be wanting to tell you that. They could be wanting to tell you that someone is cute and talks a good game, but they just want sex. Watch out. They might have an STD, so that's what they might want to tell you. Now, for others, this person could want to tell you that they're not ready for what comes next, but they want to take one step at a time. So with the 2 of Pentacles too, they could be juggling it or trying to adapt to the situation. Like they could feel like either you're not flexible, or they're not flexible, or they're telling you that they're trying to be flexible and they're trying to be sympathetic, but they can tend to be moody. So like they're trying to anchor themselves, or like find security or find safety, or they're trying to be like, unplug from like a lot of stress. They could be feeling burdened or weighed down, or they could be feeling underappreciated, undervalued. They could be feeling drained, right? But they're obsessed about something. It could be obsessed about money, or it could be obsessed about getting on the same page. It could be with you, it could be with someone else. Like they could be wanting to it's harmony that they want, a union. This could be stability. It could be for wealth. It could be for like traditions. Like it could feel like there's a goal that's in mind, that you guys have the same goal in mind, and they could be wanting to do that. But this person could also just be here for the snacks, like just here for fun, for entertainment. Like they could be like being sarcastic though, because it's Deadpool. Deadpool's like really sarcastic, but like he's like really morbid. But he's really like being straightforward. But it just seems funny. But like they're trying to be sarcastic, so like they could be just saying that they're just here for fun, but they really may not be. They might really be here for like seriousness. Or this person could be telling you that they're just here for the best parts, like the fun parts, the wins, the W's, not here for the struggle and the difficulty. For others, they could be feeling like there's no stability here. They could be wanting to tell you that there's no stability here, that it's hard to like make a choice or decision, or they have mixed feelings about it. It's kind of up in the air to them, but they're trying to be adaptable and steady themselves. For some, they could be needing like stability, like a house, or like some type of material. Like they could be down on their luck. They could have lost a lot of money, a large amount of money, or it's hard for them to save a lot of money. That they don't feel like they're in power, so they don't feel like they have control. They could want to tell you that, like they don't feel like they have control of resources, or they don't feel like they could feel like you feel like you're better than them, or they could feel like they think they're better than you. So it could be also that too. And they don't want to work a deal. They don't want to compromise. That they think they got you, or they think they have like an attainment here on you, or they think that they own you, like a property. So maybe they could feel like they own you. Now, for some, this person could feel like they need to leave. Like, they're over this shit. You know what I mean? They don't want to work together anymore. There's no balance here. There's no fairness. We don't share the same emotions. We don't have the same values. You know what I mean? I'm not appreciated for what I offer. They could feel like you're not as ambitious or as driven. You're not motivated. They don't feel like you have any status or power. But for others, they could feel like you're a sense of home. You're a sense of home and someone who they want to stay attached to. And they're trying to release like negative habits or patterns or behaviors that they've already like done before. So they're trying to like free themselves from like addictions, or like overeating, or placing material above like human life, or above like experiences, or like they're just trying to find their own synergy. Like what fits with them, what works with them, like where should they be, what works for them. So they're trying to figure out what works for them. So they would want to tell you, like, they're trying to figure out, yeah, that's what studying is. So they're trying to figure out what works for them, what makes them feel secure, what makes them feel grounded. That's what they're trying to figure out. They could be saying that you're holding them back for some way. For some people, they could feel like you're holding them back, or like you're like an anchor where you keep them, stable, keep them from like floating out into like space in some sense, or spacing out. So like you keep them grounded, practical. You have a sharp tongue, or the way you speak. Yeah, but for some, they want to leave. They want to get away from you. Like, they want to go. They feel like this situation, or they're like leaving to find balance so that they can adapt to the situation. Like, sometimes you have to leave from a situation. Say it was an argument or a disagreement, a job, whatever. Maybe it was too strenuous, or it was like too hard to really catch on. But after stepping back or stepping away, you get a little breather, you can come back. Suddenly, the job doesn't look so hard, or doesn't look so difficult. You're like, I get it. I see what I was missing before. I was too close to it. Now let me back up. So maybe it's that. Maybe they had to step away for a second. They had to unplug or take some time away for a second and get their mind right. So maybe they want to tell you that they could have like released old patterns, negative behaviors, overindulgence, sex, smoke, drink, bad relationships that weren't reciprocal. Because we got Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups, which could be relationships that aren't reciprocal. The relationships that have hidden motives. So they could have released that, or they could have been blaming a relationship on that, blaming people for that. So they could be wanting to tell you that, like, they blame people for like not giving back as much as they did, or not having as many resources, or having as much to offer as them. And that's where, they took in a lot of losses, or that they fell off, or like they've had some type of like issue with something like that. And they had to free themselves from people like that, or they had to free themselves from like a certain job, possibly a factory, or they had to leave, something like that. They had to, like, they feel like they had to leave. You know what I mean? Like, they were just there for like a good time, or they were just there for like a limited time. They were just there to, get what they could get. Maybe they want to tell you about some snacks. I don't know. They want to tell you that things are shifting very quickly, and that they're trying to figure out how to like balance these things out, or how to adapt to the sudden changes in their stability, sudden changes in their security, or sudden changes in their emotional well-being. Like how they feel about themselves. Not necessarily like in confidence, but like how they feel about themselves. Maybe like their place in the world. This could be like, how, I'm not quite sure how old you are, but like as you get older, there are some things that some people just feel like they should be doing by the time they're 18, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50. You know what I mean? So this person could be like thinking back on like their life and where they could be or where they should be. Maybe they don't feel as established. Maybe they don't feel as stable. Maybe they don't feel like they've attained enough material wealth or stability. Maybe they could want to tell you that. Maybe they didn't attain the long-term relationships that they thought they should have. Maybe they might want to tell you that. Maybe they didn't get the rewards or maybe it's the acknowledgement, because sometimes the devil is somebody who puts themselves on a pedestal. So like this person could maybe want to tell you that maybe they put themselves on a pedestal, or that you pedestalize yourself. Like they could be wanting to tell you that, like maybe you think you're too good, or you're better than other people in some way. So they could be wanting to tell you that, or this person could want to tell you that they think they are better than other people. You know what I mean? And so they stay away from them. So that could be that too. You know what I mean? But I know that they do want to like take one step towards you, one step at a time. So like they want to pace themselves. So they do want to tell you that, and they want to try to find a way to be flexible. Because right now they maybe can't find a way, they can't see a way. It could be like familiar ties or family ties or something like that. Like maybe you give off like a sense of home, but loyalty keeps showing up. So maybe it's like a loyalty that they have, but they're trying to be flexible, but they really can't bend on it. So it's like you're very attractive, and you're very sexually and very, this, that, and the third, but I don't know, maybe you haven't, I'm not gonna say you have, but maybe you do. Maybe you have an STD, maybe they have an STD, I don't know. Maybe it's not even that deep. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not even that deep. Maybe they're just saying that you're very attractive and you talk a good game, or they're very attractive and they talk a good game, but they don't really know how to ground this situation. And that could be it too. You know what I mean? So they feel like there's a part, like you're part of a greater plan though, and a sense of home. So like security, you give off a security vibe for some. Now for others, this person feels like they need to find their own security one step at a time, because this relationship wasn't really stable, wasn't really flexible. They need to find a way to get their needs met. So they could be like bouncing around, trying to be adaptable, trying to work in other situations, trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? A little bit here, a little bit there, trying to make things work, because they're trying to like figure out another way to like get their needs met. You know what I mean? Maybe protect their feelings, protect their heart. I was about to say protect their soul at first, so maybe protect their soul in some way. You know, for others, they could be wanting to tell you that they feel like you're a devil, or you're toxic, you know what I mean, or you're addictive. You know what I mean? But they feel like you don't give enough, or you're not as generous as they hoped you would be. It's like they could also feel like maybe they want to tell you like they don't care as much, or they don't care anymore. It can go a couple ways here, because they could want to tell you a lot of things about that, because it's like they're trying to balance themselves out and trying to balance this situation out. So it's like they could really tell you a lot, because it's like this person talks a good game. So probably this person could talk a whole lot, if that's the whole thing. Like they could talk a whole lot, but they just want sex. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It isn't. Yeah, it says they just talk a good game, but they just want sex. Now it says watch out. They may have an STD. It doesn't mean that they do, but it says they may. But this person just wants sex. That's why they're saying watch out. All right, like watch out. So like this person isn't looking for like long term. This isn't looking for like a connection. Even if it's like a friendship, this is somebody who's like looking to give and go. They're not looking for like partnership or union or like harmony between each other, equal give and take. They're not looking for that. They're looking to get the best that they can get, the top, you know what I mean, whatever the most quality that they can get, or the most resources that they can get, or the most value or status that they can get from the interaction. You know what I mean? So it could be something along the lines of that. So like they could be worried about more about their selfish gains, their selfish wins. So it could also be that like they're just here for fun, for the game. They're not here for like long term, for like building a connection. They're not here. They're basically like trying to make money, finances, you know, stability. They're trying to like, you know, steady themselves. They're not looking to like partner. So that could be it too. Like they could just be like, look, I'm done with this. This isn't going to produce what I hoped it would. It's not. It hasn't grounded itself. It's not stable. I haven't attained anything from this. I don't see any value in this. I'm going to release it. So it could be that too. So it could go a bunch of ways in this situation. So yeah, but this person wants to be present. So for some, they still want to take an opportunity. For others, they're not ready for this. They're not ready for what's coming next. So they're like, I got to steady myself. I got to make things juggle and shake for myself, because I don't know. I don't know about this. So here's the advice. Rainbow, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed and guided. So let me give you signs again. We got Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. So, pile 2. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So, pile 3. What do they want to tell you? Well, what do they want to say to you? Well, it won't be the truth, that's for sure. Or it could be a vague lie, but they do want peace. So maybe they might try to like, and they'll tell you that it's not for you, or that they're not for you, or that something isn't for you, but it may not be the truth. Yeah, we got Queen of Swords in reverse too. That's usually somebody who gives bad advice. They're resentful. So like they maybe want to tell you that either somebody's giving you bad advice because they're resentful, or they're not saying anything. They're letting it go. Yeah, but they're unsure. They don't see potential in this situation, or they don't see your potential, or your potential has now been revealed to them. But I feel like, nah, this person wants peace. All right, so let me give you the signs that we could be dealing with, or that you could be. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Virgo, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, could be a Pisces. All right. So this could be somebody who focuses on their health, or focuses on, they have like habits. Could be habits like maybe addictions, or just like maybe a routine, a pattern, something that they always do. All right. But they feel like, why does this always happen to them? So they feel like it always happens. Maybe it's a pattern, a routine, because of the 6 houses here, which is like your routine, schedules, doing the same thing over and over, people you see regularly, health, workplace stuff, coworkers. Could be. But something like that. They want to tell you that they're judging you for healing, and they don't like it. They liked it better when you were drowning. So this person liked you better when you weren't as confident. They liked you better when you were a victim. They liked you better when you were somewhere else. So that's what they want to tell you. Like, they liked you better when you weren't as like grounded in yourself, or as like receptive, or as compassionate towards yourself. So they don't like the way you healed. That's what they want to tell you, or that's what they would want to say. That they may not be for you. So that's something that they want to say. That they're judging you. But for others, they want to tell you that they think that you're powerful beyond measure, or that they feel like they are. All right. And like right now, right here, everything is perfect. So like some of them, they want to ground this situation. They feel confidence. They like you. They admire your confidence. They admire your willpower. They admire your faith. And they feel like we can ground this situation. Like we can put roots to this situation. Let's make it stable. Like they could be seeing you in a new version or a new vision, and they want to ground this situation. They can't let it go. Like they don't want to move on. They could be a little impatient with where things are going. It could be kind of vague to them about where things are going, but they want to explore beyond what they can see. So for some, they could be wanting to explore beyond the veil. Like maybe they want to tell you that, hey, I may be potentially psychic, or like you may be potentially psychic. Like they may want to say that because with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the moon, this could be like potentially psychic. This could be also like impatiently waiting for something to be revealed, like feelings, emotions. All right, or like impatiently waiting to go deeper, because this person wants to possibly go deeper, but they could also feel like they're not for you, or you're not for them, because like they're judging you for the way that you've healed. All right, like, but they want to give checkups on you. They could be wanting to be responsible towards you, but they feel like you're strong and capable. With gratitude, they want to be able to like open up, or with gratitude, they maybe want to like express themselves to you, like maybe they're appreciative of you. And maybe they didn't say that. So maybe they want to tell you, hey, I'm appreciative of what you've done. I'm appreciative of how you've come into my life. But I got truth in reverse. So like they could be like holding back from saying it. If they're not necessarily lying, then they're just like not really telling it like it is. They're just being vague because the moon is here. And with the Queen of Swords, that's somebody who acts a little bit aloof, or acts like it doesn't bother them, or acts like they're like unbothered or unimpressed, like they don't really care. But they really do care, and there's like a slight tinge of like resentment towards you, or a slight tinge of resentment towards somebody else, or a past situation that's made them see life from a new lens. And it may not be a light that they necessarily are like thrilled about. So like they could be holding on to some type of grudge, or some type of like frustration. Yeah, like, or some type of frustration. Like they could have been like this desire to be like to move a situation further, or to advance themselves further. Maybe their money should have been further. Maybe their goals should have been already achieved. Like this, maybe like feels like that. Like maybe this, we should have already been here. This should have already done something. I should have already been somewhere. I should have already done something, or vice versa. It could have been you, whatever. But it's like they want peace here. And they still want a brand new beginning in some way too. So they want to start something, but it could be somewhere else, or it could be with you. You know what I mean? Like they want to let you know, like they want to start something, they want to birth something, or they're hatching a new idea. They got a plan. They've seen something differently. They could want to exchange resources with you, or there could be like a desire to exchange resources, like, you know, hand it over, hand this over, give, you know what I mean? Look out for me, I look out for you, something like that. They could be wanting to like sacrifice their needs for yours. Or they could be wanting to tell you that, like they're no longer doing that. Like, yeah, they could also want to tell you like they're no longer sacrificing their needs for yours. And they may want to cut you off. Or you cut them off. You cutting them off has made them look at you in a new perspective. And they don't want you to go. They want this situation to like restart again. They can see how far this could possibly go. And they could be being strategic. Like they could be like thinking about their next move. Like how can they like play a game, or how can they like maybe win, or how can they strategize to get what they want. So they could be trying to be strategizing, and they maybe want to tell you that like, I'm not playing a game, or I'm not with this game, or I'm playing some type of game, or you're playing some type of game. They want you to allow your energy to shift to the material plane. So like this person maybe also focuses on, like I said, health, fitness. So like they want you to focus on like the physical body, focus more on your body, focus more on like, I guess maybe the movements. I guess it's more than like one story going on here, which is usually the truth. They want you to pay attention to your daily routine. You know, it's like if you need help for what you set out to do, they're going to be there. So this person could, for some, they could want to assist you. But for others, this person could feel like they're a victim of you, like they're a victim and they're powerless against you. And they don't like the way you healed. So maybe this is somebody who maybe once had like a control over you, like a power dynamic over you, or had like more, I don't know, maybe more influence. Because I got Scorpio is here, I mean the death is here, which is about, and for me, influence. So maybe they could have had more influence and they may feel like they don't have power in this relationship, or they don't have influence over you anymore, or they don't have the same amount of influence that they once had. So they could be trying to tell you that. But they want to be optimistic and take action to manifest the life that they desire. So maybe it's towards you, or they want to tell you that. Like, you need to be optimistic and take action to manifest the life that you want to desire. So this is what they want to say. Now, for others, they could be telling you that somebody else is jealous of the way that you've healed, or somebody else is judging you for the way that you healed. They feel like it's not for you. Like they want you to stop trying to heal. They want you to stop being confident. They want you to stop knowing what you need, or stop being secure within yourself. They want you to forgive, or they want to forgive you. Like there's compassion that needs to be here, or that they want to be here. So like gentleness, tenderness. All right, this is what they want to say. Now for others, this person is at peace. And they feel like everything right now is perfect. All right, they feel like everything will work out as it needs to. But they're just not saying anything. They're not like, you know, putting it out there in some way. I don't know, they might want to tell you about checking your nutrition. For some, like checking your nutrition, staying up on that, staying consistent, persevering, being patient. You know? They want to say something like that. They want to reveal deeper truths or secrets to you, things that were hidden. This could be emotions, or this could be like things that just weren't clear to you. They could just be making them clear to you, like changing your perspective, changing your scope. Like they want to say something along the lines of that. Like they want to explore more. Like let's go somewhere maybe that's a little bit hidden, or let's go somewhere away from others, or like, because it's kind of like they want to be confident and use their willpower to move this situation forward. So maybe they want to tell you that, or they want you to do something of that action. Like they want you to take action in some way, but it could be either to let them go, or it could be like to speak a truth, because they're not going to do it. So it could be that too. It's like a lot of stuff that goes on here, but that's what I got so far. So we're going to rock with that. Here's your advice though. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me to not fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. So let me give you the signs again. We have Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. So, Pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. So, Pile 4. What do they want to say? Oh. Oh. So, We have Earth and Fire elements, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be thinking maybe you're not from around here. This could be like a joke. They could be a jokester. So like maybe they want to joke and play. Like this person's grateful for you in their life. All right, like they feel like you're very relationship friendly, so they want to tell you that, like they want to communicate with you for sure, because sextile is here, but they want to get along with you in some way, help you realize some talent, skills, or abilities. They want to tell you that they're fated to be around you. They have a secret obsession towards you, and it's something that's rooted in like hunger, and they don't know how to break free from it. So like they could like really desire you, and they don't. Yeah, they definitely really desire you. I got 2 of Wands and I got the 4 of Wands with gratitude here, and sextile. Sextile is about skills and abilities you didn't realize you had, but through like interactions or through like other little situations that are brought about in your life, you learn that you have a natural affinity to do something or to be something or to say something or some type of skill that you didn't know that you could do because of something else. You're able to realize like, oh, I can do this too. I didn't know I could do it, but here I am. You know what I mean? So yeah, like they want to tell you that you helped them get out of a poverty mindset, or you helped them recover something, get another opportunity. They want to like impulsively say this to you too. They could also feel like they misinterpreted you or misunderstood you. Like you weren't their usual type, or you weren't their usual, like you guys had differing beliefs, or you guys didn't necessarily fit a traditional standard or tradition. They didn't like maybe you guys didn't like share the same traditional values, and they had to make a decision about which way to go. Now for others, they were more persistent about like making this relationship maybe be non-traditional, like it doesn't fit societal views, but they're still grateful for you. They were still appreciative of you. Now for others, it's somebody who maybe couldn't figure out whether they wanted to stay at a job or occupation, or whether they wanted to create their own business. You know, they could feel like they could have, it maybe be a little bit more difficult than what it is, or they don't have enough information, or they're waiting back on a reply. They could be waiting on money or funds. But this person is inspiring. They're hoping to help you, and they're hoping to encourage you. They want to be like very cooperative, or they want your cooperation. They want you to help them break free. They have a hunger for life. So they could be wanting to tell you that, like they have a hunger for life, like a new awakening of what life can be, possibilities, stuff like that. They feel so low, but they feel like you elevate them. This person is grateful for you. They could feel fated to have you in their life. They want you to release worry and fear, or they want you to help them release worry and fear so that they can concentrate and find strength. This person wants to be a lover, because the 4 of Wands is here, so they could want to reunite with you or build stability with you. Yep, 10 of Pentacles on our 4 of Wands. Yes, sir. They want to build stability with you. Power 4, y'all the only one that got this. This could be an Aquarius, could be an Aries. This could be a new person. This somebody wants to take a risk with you. Wheel of Fortune shows up here too, and the upright. Yeah, this next interaction, this person wants to create something. Could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini. They have their eye on you. They see you as very mature, or they want to be like very generous, giving, or they want to be very mature with you. Like they want to ground the situation. This could be like somebody who sees themselves as like a perfect mate, or they see you as a perfect mate. Like possibly marriage material, because the 4 of Wands is here with the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So they could possibly see you as like marriage material, all right? And they maybe want to create some type of interaction with you, or some type of situation that they feel could be very abundant, and that can go in their favor, or it can go in both of y'all favor. They maybe want to offer an opportunity. This could be like offering an opportunity, but it's a risk. But it's not really a risk, but because they feel like it's fated. So it's like, I guess they're waiting on timing. Timing could be it, or they're like trying to manifest the time, the chance, you know what I mean? Like the moment to be able to take this risk towards you and express something and try to be very helpful. So they want to ground the situation though. 10 of Cups right on the Queen of Pentacles. God damn. This person sees you as like a happily ever after. But it could be like in a non-traditional way, or you could be like I said, not really their usual type. They could be looking for forgiveness in some way. All right, like they're trying to get out of a dark period, or get out of like a fear-based mindset. You know, they could feel like you're not from around here though. It's like you don't fit in. Queen of Wands, but you're very attractive. You're very confident. You're very inspiring. You're very insightful. You get a lot of attention. You have a lot of admirers. So this is what they want to tell you. Like you get a lot of attention, you have a lot of admirers, you just haven't realized who you are, you haven't realized your confidence or your ability, or they haven't realized their confidence and their ability. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, death in reverse. They haven't come into their fullest form yet. They could be afraid of expressing their talents, their creative gifts, or their creative abilities. They could be wanting to tell you that they're afraid. They're afraid of competing. They're afraid of fighting. They're afraid of like undesirable change, or they're afraid of things like falling apart in a way. Look, they don't want you to get this out. The trash man don't never come this early. Now for others, they could be afraid that you might be clingy, and they could be worried about that, or they could be hiding that they're clingy, and they maybe want to tell you that, like, I'm clingy, like I like to hold on to people, I like to like possess people, they're my people. So that maybe they want to tell you that. Like, how many times you gotta dump the trash can, bro? It's just a box. The fuck? He's dumping his trash can to get a cardboard box off the trash can. It's a cardboard box, bro. What does it matter? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, they could be wanting to travel towards you, so maybe they want to tell you that, or they could tell you that there's like a delay in travel, like they're having a delay. Yeah, but things are going to be working out. They want to joke and play with you. That's what they really want to do. They want to be flirty and inviting. Now, flirting is like flirty with life, like, you know, at the grocery store, you know, man to man, woman to woman. Like, you know, you could still flirt with the cashier. You could flirt with the box boy, the box girl. You know, just, you know, making the days lighthearted. I tell people flirting makes the day easy. It makes the day better. It makes work easier. Like, as long as we're not crossing a certain line. But like flirting, telling each other they're attractive, you know, hinting at, like, you know, I don't know, I don't want to give y'all too many examples because I don't want y'all mess yourselves up and be like, you know, ruining situations. But it makes things lighthearted. So like this person wants to make things lighthearted in some way. They want to like express joy with you and gratitude. So they want to show you that they appreciate you in some way. All right. They want to persevere, and they're worried that fear. Oh, they're trying to release the worry and fear so that they can allow confidence to tell them what next step to make. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to find confidence and get out of that fear or lack-based mindset. You know, I mean, they could be coming from like a hard time, poverty. They could be trying to get their money up, or they could be trying to gain like new opportunities or new resources or new what do they call? Like new people, new acquaintances. So they could be trying to get new acquaintances. So it's like maybe like a new friend group or like, you know, stuff like that. Like, but they want to learn how to be a lot more communicative with the people that they care about or the people that they appreciate. All right, like they could feel like you're very nurturing, very protective, and they want to tell you that. They want to tell you that they realized how they've been holding the situation back or how they've been emotionally manipulating. Or they want to tell you that they realize that you've been emotionally manipulating and how you've been holding back, and they've realized that. How you've been holding back from maybe commitment or from long term, or how they've been holding back from commitment or from long term. Like maybe they've been holding themselves back, or they want to explain how maybe you've been holding yourself back. But anyway, they feel like they don't have power in this dynamic either. Kind of like power too, but they realize that they've been trying to use their feelings and emotions to control you, or they've been realizing that you've been using your feelings and emotions to try to control them. For others, they could feel like you're not using your, there's other ways that you can use your creative or intuitive gifts or intuitive abilities. Like there could be other ways to gain resources or other ways for you to use your natural talents to gain resources. They could maybe want to like put you privy to that, give you information on that, because a magician is somebody who could make something out of nothing. So maybe they want to do that. This could be somebody who's a speaker, actor, rapper, painter, drawer, intuitive thinker, right? This is somebody who's also like maybe like traveling, or they take adventures, because that's what they want to do. They want to take an adventure with you, and this could just be like in a financial sense, or this could be emotional. Like they want to take a new journey, take a new route with you in some way, somehow. This could be like coming towards you because they feel like it's fated. But they could be like kind of worried about like how it would play out or how it would pan out. They could feel like maybe they'll be miscommunicated, or like they'll be too impulsive, or like they've been too rash with the action that they take towards you, and you may not really be into them, or you may not really be their same type, or you guys don't share the same belief about something. You know what I mean? They may be even like wanting to be a lot more rebellious in some way or break the rules in some way for you, but they could be undecided about how to, or like in what direction to take it. Like what could they do? I almost felt like it's right or wrong in a way. Like which way should I go? Which way should I do it? They could feel like it's too out of reach. For some, they could feel like it's too out of reach to get rewards or to get success with this. So they maybe want to let it go. So maybe they want to tell you that. Like they're very attractive and they're allowing their confidence to make them trust their strength to take the steps that they're needed to take. So it could go that way too. Like for some, they could tell you they want to leave the situation if they feel like they can get lucky and they can make something else happen. For others, this person feels like they want to take a risk towards you and it's fated, and they want to do their best to like use their skills and abilities to create stability, wealth, health, a house, like, you know what I mean? Like they want commitment, you know what I mean? They want all that. They want to persevere and like be with somebody who they can really like value and appreciates them, or who really values and appreciates them. If I think I said it right. I think I said it right. I don't know. They could be coming out of a dark period. Like they could be coming out of that dark night of the soul, and they could be wanting to tell you like they're starting to realize who they are and how they hold themselves back. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Yeah. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or Aries. They could be telling you how they haven't been putting enough effort in, or they've been avoiding working with other people. They've been trying to stay away from like interacting with other people. They don't like working with other people. For some, they don't like working out with other people, or they don't like allowing other people to get the benefits of the hard work that they put in. So they could also feel like maybe you've been taking, like if it's not them or somebody else, then they're going to tell you like, yo, you've been taking more than what you've been putting in, or you've been benefiting more from less work, or you would benefit more from less. So they want to let you know that. They maybe have a plan, but they don't feel like it's the best plan just yet. So, yeah. Here's your advice, though. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. I know whenever I see this card, you definitely do get some type of peace or some type of like realization. Oh, fuck yeah. And breakthrough is here. So breakthrough. So yeah, definitely. This is crown chakra. So this is like spiritual downloads, or this is like spiritual understanding that comes in shortly. So it could be like conversations, could be like experiences. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever it is, it's destined, it's karmic, it's fated, but it's a good one. It's good. It's something good. So they would tell you something good, but it would also be something that starts you out on a new passionate journey of success possibly, or of like happiness, but it's like where you're meant to be anyway. So whatever they would tell you is like where you're meant to be, or what meant to do, or meant to experience anyway. But here's your advice. Breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. And that's where the Wheel of Fortune is, timing. So, yeah. Anyway, Pile 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.